deep into the accursed multitude. How demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe.
What's up, you cunt wagons? You fucking cum wipes. Cum stacks. Fucking diarrhea-filled toilets. It's not even brown diarrhea, motherfucking green. Blood-filled diarrhea overflowing in a toilet in the back of a Taco Bell bathroom, bitches. Power levels over 900 million bazillion. About to rock this medieval in your mouth. Whoop whoop. You guys hear me alright? We'll go ahead and watch this little intro here. Now, I have a little bit of a history with this game, but I'll get into it here once we watch this beginning movie. I started this game up a little while ago and watched part of this, but I was eating, so I wasn't really paying attention to it. Looks pretty good. What's up, guys? What up, what up? Bunch of jackwagons. It's funny, it talks about Daniel Fortescue defeated this guy, then he came back, now he's got to defeat him again, undead style, but they never even really tell you how he came back, really, I don't think. He's just back. Looks pretty good for a remake of like a 1997 fucking PS1 FMV. Yeah, I got it for $20 physical during Black Friday, so I haven't even checked the PSN deals yet. I still gotta look at the PSN deals. You just finished the remake, I'm gonna say right now. It's a lot of the same annoyances of the original. Yeah, I remember this the combat in this game being pretty jank. I think this game honestly should have came out at a price of $20. You donate it here? Hold on, let me get my phone up. Give me one sec. Biznitches. Oh, thanks, Gamality. Never thought I'd see the day that this game would get a remake. I'm still holding out for a full-blown Parappa the Rapper remake. Dude, I'll tell you, that game... Parappa the Rapper is one of those games people have more fond memories about than it's actually, you know, is called for, in my opinion. I think people have more memories for the demo disc that came out back in the day than they do for the actual full game, at least I do. You can beat that game in like 20 fucking minutes, dude. I thought they already remade Parappa the Rapper. I remember my brother having a physical version of it or something. This looks pretty good, man, for a... It don't look like it's all too high res or anything, but it looks pretty fucking good. They don't have that PS1 charm anymore, though. I liked Jammer Lammy better, dude. Because it had, like, you were playing the guitar with it and shit like that. I thought it had better music and shit, too. When you messed up songs of Parappa the Rapper, it made them sound like fucking complete jank. Well. Kick, punch. It's all, no, mine. Fucking stuttering retard fucking trying to rap and shit. Lammy was my jam. I liked Lammy a lot more than any of the Parappa the Rapper games. So, yeah, like I was saying, I have a history with this game. This was, So I had this game back in the day. My dad actually really likes this game quite a bit. Well, actually, I didn't even have it. My dad had it. So this is one of the few games... This is probably one of the last games that I remember my dad, like, sitting down and actually beating. So, like, he still talks about this game to this day. He was pretty thrilled about hearing they were remaking it. He's not going to play it, though. He's long retired from the from the video games and shit. They're just too complex for him anymore and shit. But you know, I was telling him about it. I got it on Black Friday and shit, so I have a fondness for this game. Let's turn down the music volume a little bit. And I remember I was watching my dad play through this whole game. He beat it. I mean, it's pretty annoying. There's a lot of annoying things in this game that I'm surprised he was even able to put up with. What does that say? Go FPS lock? Oh, 30 FPS lock. I'm sitting way too far away from the screen. Go FPS lock! Colorblind settings, system language. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, go back. Alright, let's get it started. You can toggle the control schemes out of the original control scheme in the options menu button layout. So let's go to the button layout. Modern controls. So jump, primary attack looks good. What's the classic look like? Oh my god, dude, no wonder. Jump is O. Attack is X. I'm good. No. Go modern. It's 2019. Got no time for it. Let's get into it, bitches. I feel like they should have remade the second game as well and put it on here to kind of make up for the price. I think $40 was excessive. But I also feel like Medieval 2 wasn't as good as Medieval 1 also. I remember not liking Medieval 2. As a matter of fact, my dad bought it back in the day and he did not even beat that one. So there was something with Medieval 2 that just kind of rubbed everybody the wrong way. I remember the setting I didn't really like. It was like in London or something. It was like Jack the Ripper or some stupid shit. I just don't like that setting. I like this medieval castles and sorcery setting of this one a lot more. Yeah, he dies in the first charge of the first battle, dude. I remember that. That's cool. Yeah, you start in a museum, and they had some annoying shit, like stealth stuff and stuff, didn't they? You had to, like, sneak around as the hand with a skull on it and shit. It was weird. Didn't jerk me off the same way, for sure.
It has risen again.
Oh my god, is this the same voice acting? Here, let me turn this up a little bit.
The hill of Galilee fell the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the savior of the day.
That's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He like made you into a hero and you're nothing but a loser.
Let it alone. Fate has given us a second chance. A chance to forget.
The bronies still piss you off? Nah, dude. Bronies don't really mess with me.
Live up to the legend.
I've had much more problems with other fan bases and stuff than I have with bronies, believe it or not. In all honesty, bronies were probably the least of my worries back in the day, dude. I had to, you know, some of the worst people I dealt with were the Sonic fans. Sonic fans were really fucking bad, and they still are to this day. And the PC Master Race people, dude, I'm telling you, like, you cannot even remotely kid around with those types of people, man. They just get way too worked up. It's actually pretty pathetic. This control's pretty fucking good now. Pretty tight controls. This is where you save, right?
Any treasure that you find will be added to
Worked up over, dude. I'd make videos on people and they get so fucking worked up you wouldn't believe it. Any treasure you find will be added to your coin total. Okay. Is that all it is? Oh, it's just telling me. I see. Books for information, I see. Throwing daggers.
Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary.
Be sure to test every weapon.
Oh my god, you pretty much have to just speed the level? That's fucking nuts.
Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge.
That's funny. I think this. A lot of people were saying this is a game best left to your memories, because it wasn't getting the best reviews. I think it's got like a 67% or something the last time I checked. So I don't know if it still holds up or not. We're about to find out, bitches. Sometimes things are best left in your memories. That first BJ you got, the first fucking sucky you got, it might not have been as good as you remember it, but you remember it to be pretty fucking awesome. When in fact, she was fucking taking chunks out with her teeth. Dude, she had braces. Your pubes were getting all caught up in them bitches. Okay, she had like fucking, she was cross-eyed and shit, but you don't remember that, dude. You just remember getting that D sucked. That's what this game is. Get your dick sucked by a cross-eyed fat bitch.
During your travels through California, you will collect many items.
You see your items, review your inventory. Oh, see my items, review my inventory. Oh yeah, thanks for that. That's the first game I ever played in my life.
Which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered.
You gotta manually scroll the text. Yeah, it didn't matter what you looked like back then. You gotta get that D-Sock, dude. You're a hero. You're a man in the middle of all these boys when you're telling your friends about the D-Suckins. Alright. Yeah, this combat's gonna be jank. I can already fucking feel it. We're gonna really know when we get into some battles here how jank this is.
You will find life bottles throughout California. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber.
You give this game a dick sucking cross-eyed bitch out of 10. That's higher than some people are giving it.
Using this bottle will help you feel a little better.
I really probably don't need this information shit, dude. This is a game from the 90s. I probably could figure it out. But
When you're ready to
pick up the life bottles to heal your life. Attack enemies to kill them.
and place it in the ornate bag set next to the doorway.
If you die, you lose a life. Thanks, game. To unlock the gate, you must find a rune stone and place it in the ornament. Yeah, I think I already got it. Kind of just feels like it's almost hard to like walk straight. Like it's. I always had that problem like in the original too. It always feels like you're kind of just like you're drunk in this game or something. The way you walk.
You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
Stinking trail of magic slime. So how long is this game, man? I'm guessing like what, 6-7 hours or something. I don't remember it being too long. Kind of reminds me of Maximo a little bit too. The graveyard. Let's do it up, bitches. So is this like a 1-1, like a remake? Is this completely the same level design wise, or is it? Have they changed some stuff? Is there anything different about it? I'm not going to remember anyways, guys. I literally have not played this game since the fucking 90s. I mean, I own it along with Medieval 2, but it holds up challenge wise. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, I remember you get point blank to hit these enemies.
Welcome back to your beloved California. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living.
Were these books talk to you in the original? I don't remember. Don't listen to the reviews. Yeah, I don't know what people really expected out of this. This is pretty much what I expected. It looks pretty good, especially on my TV. I mean, I fucking was messing with the settings on my TV last night and made them look fucking dope. Yeah, dude, it's like you hit stuff in this game. It's hard not to get hit yourself. I remember that was a problem with the original, too. Whoa, I'm trying to throw the daggers. Okay, you select it with triangle. You can unlock the PS1 version in this? You're shitting me. That's awesome. You just made it a whole lot fucking better, dude. If that's true, my dick is rock hard even thinking about that. That's cool. Is that legit? Can anybody confirm that? I haven't heard anybody say anything about that. Oh, shit. There's a letter that causes souls to come out. If you get all the side missions, you get the PS1 version. That's fucking cool. What's this do? Oh, it's health. Oh, okay, nice. I remember there's like a chalice. Oh, a level, okay. I remember there's like a chalice in this part that's like harder than fucking holy hell to get if you get it like on the first go around. It's one of those deals like they want you to come back later to get it or something, but you can get it if you're like good enough. Chaos Rune.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different point of view. Be sure to take a moment from time to time to enjoy the beauty of our beloved gallery. Keep your eye peeled for anything interesting.
I'm just trying to learn things right now and shit, guys. I'm kind of trying to take it all in. To enter Dan Cam, what? Oh, is that what it is?
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different.
Is this saying L? Hold on, I'm gonna get closer to the screen.
Sometimes.
Yeah, L2. That's so fucking small, dude. Like I'm sitting further away from my TV now than I did at my other places, so it's harder for me to see little teeny text. Man, I had the worst time even being able to see fucking Death Stranding. Like, no joke. I wanna make the camera speed a little fucking faster. There we go. That's too fast. Can you block? Final boss has 8 forms. This is a 90s game, it would not surprise me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Dude, look how small the number is on the throwing daggers. Like, what am I supposed to get my electron fucking microscope out to even see that? Look how small that is, dude. Feels like I'm sitting on the moon reading that. The fuck is that shit, dude? I can't even read that. I think it says 76, 78? Fucking kidding me? Why do fucking modern games have to do that? They have to make everything so fucking tiny. It's ridiculous. 78.
Nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
I'm so glad these monsters are letting me read my book before they try to kill me. Again. Microscopic, dude. It's on a cellular level. Fucking text is on a cellular fucking level, dude. The gaze of an angel. So there's no way to block? You just have to kill them before they kill you? Or is it... Hold on, let me look at the controls. Swap target. Oh, blocks R1. Okay, you can block. Cool. Okay. I don't think my dad ever blocked in this game, dude. That's probably another reason why he fucking made this game way harder than it needed to be. Block for you is triangle. Nice, okay. I was gonna say, man, no fucking way you just gotta, like, just wail at each other.
Every time you dispatch an enemy with a sword, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it.
You'll be worthy of visiting the Sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a new weapon. There is a chalice to be found in every region. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect it. Yeah, I remember there's a chalice here that's like pretty tough to get. Aren't there like these scarecrow enemies or something that's like fucking harder than fuck to get or kill or something? I vaguely remember like scarecrow enemies that are just like fucking tanks. I'm pretty impressed with this. This actually is pretty cool. Definitely worth $20. I'm just impressed at how good it looks over anything else. Oh god, the scarecrows still suck balls, huh? Oh, I remember the stained glass demon, dude. My dad must have taken like 4 years to beat that fucking boss. I used to like he used to get so annoyed with me because I'd be like, come on, Dad, hurry up, fuck! He would be on parts for fucking ever because he was never very good at games, but, you know, he tried and shit. Yeah, he used to play games back in the day, Mega Man and shit like that, but then I think one of the last games he ever played was, what was it? Medal of Honor Frontline and shit, and then he just couldn't do it. He just gave up altogether. He got so frustrated and just never played games after that, pretty much. Strafe. There's no real lock on, so it's just a targeting type thing, like a soft targeting. Alright. That's alright. How's the inventories? Inventory's real simple. Armor. Okay. I remember him beating this game, and we had this Xena Warrior Princess game that for some reason he actually bought. Couldn't tell you why. But he bought that and played that, and he beat that. That was actually a pretty good game if I remember right. Oh shit. The chalice is somewhere around here. Seems like the camera's kind of doing whatever it wants though sometimes. Jesus Christ, I'm not giving you 40 for fucking throwing daggers. Eat a dick. Whoa. Alright, I got 110 now. Alright, that worked. He's like, you swing your sword like a fucking retard lunatic. That always made me laugh in the fucking original, too. Yeah, there's like no real lock on. It's more of a just... I think this came out before Zelda Ocarina of Time, didn't it? Before that, because Zelda Ocarina of Time kind of like mastered the lock on and the way, you know, the type of games that we just take advantage of now. I think this might have came out even before that. This might have been 97 if I remember right. I could be wrong though. Was it same year? Okay, 98. I knew it was 97 or 98. So I was 12 years old when this game came out. So it's being developed at the same time as Zelda.
Feel free to have a in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim.
This is gonna anger me so fucking bad, dude. So long ago. Quit making me feel old, man. Ain't that long ago, fuck. Long ago? Seems like just yesterday, dude. I'm telling you, fucking time flies. Yeah, I gotta get the chalice. I don't want to go in there yet. I don't think the original had fucking camera controls like this, did it? think wasn't it more of a automatic camera type system? I can't remember though. You guys remember where the fucking chalice is? Is that it? What is that? Getting old, guys. I'm about to be 33 here next month. I don't even look forward to my birthdays now. It's starting to get to that point. Gotta get the chalice. That's a life bottle. Is it the 1st of December today? Oh my god, no, I guess it's I'm gonna be 33 this month. Shows you that I'm trying to block it out. Because I don't want to even do it anymore, guys. I give up on this whole aging thing. I don't want any part of it. I don't pay my mortgage until like the 5th or some shit, so I'm good for a little bit. I know I'm gonna be short on money this fucking month anyways because of Christmas presents and all this other garbage, so I don't know where this chalice is. Yeah, age really don't mean anything if you really think about it. I mean, you could die tomorrow. It doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, one of these guys I went to school with at fucking CTC, man, he just recently died. Pretty mysteriously, actually. All I really learned from people is that he hit his head and bled out. I knew he had this bleeding problem, and he would bleed really easily, and it was hard to stop bleeding or whatever, because I guess he hit his head doing something, just bled out. And I didn't even learn about it until I saw it on somebody's Facebook and shit. People were talking about it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Because I had just talked to the guy. He was one of the few people that I really hung out with after I graduated and shit. And he just fucking died out of the blue. He was younger than me. So you just never know, dude. People just die out of the fucking blue. Ani's fucking cousin just died in his sleep at age 32. Just out of the blue. Oh, there's the chalice. Now I can get it, right?
The object here is the chalice.
I'm not scared of death. I don't really feel there's anything to really worry about with death. It's probably just, if anything, like going to sleep, never waking up. Who knows? I don't believe in hell or any of that shit, guys. That's a man-made concoction.
There is a chalice to be found in every.
That's just a fear tactic to control people, is all hell is. So how do you get it? How do you get the chalice? Oh, I remember now. There we go. Hall of Heroes awaits. There we go. Heh. I'm not any religion, dude. Religion is just a way to control people. I just believe in being a good person to everybody. And I would believe in resurrection over any other... Not resurrection, but reincarnation over anything else. If I was to believe in anything, I'd believe in that. I feel like that's how instincts are kind of... While we know how to do certain things just by instinct, I feel like it's because we've lived before and we kind of already know it. That's kind of the way I feel about that. So I'll believe that over an afterlife per se, but I don't know. I don't really think about that stuff too much. It'll drive you crazy if you think about it too much.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity feasting.
Now, I've never played D&D. I've always wanted to, but I've never had like a group of people to get together to play D&D. I think people that even get into D&D, it's hard to find a group of people to reliably play D&D. That's what it seems like. And that wasn't something that you ever... Dude, I went to school in a farm school. So, you know, you're lucky to even find somebody that played fucking video games. Oh, I remember, man, this like tells you each of these heroes and like how they died and shit. This part's cool. I'm a pretty philosophical guy. I'm a kind of a deep thinker, more than people give me credit for. But I don't try to think about death and stuff like that, because if you do, it'll literally drive you crazy, especially the older you get. So I want to learn about each one of these guys' deaths. I remember this part's cool.
It's me, Captain Tim. Does the battle go well?
Not too good, moo. He sounds like the devil, that character I made the devil.
Not anything left. Shoot someone in the eye, sir.
The devil?
Goodbye, sir.
Gain the crossbow. Hell yeah. I feel like one of my biggest fear was just to, you know... Oh, two donations? Here, hold on. Yeah, there's going to be echoes with the talking, guys. When it talks, because I don't have headphones. So it's going to pick up the background. Oh, I don't even see any donations, guys. It must have passed. It won't go up for any further. Whoever donated, like, put your message and how much you donated so I can read it on here. I'm a cool guy. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm sorry about that. I didn't even see it. I'll have to check my phone more while I'm doing this. I wish they just showed up on the fucking screen, dude. I didn't even know. I'm all caught up in this game. You won't hear the echo unless people are talking, then you'll really hear it. It's just because I don't got headphones on. That's all it is. No, there's no donation tab on my phone. Because I'm looking at it on my phone. But I really appreciate it. The donations are highly appreciated, especially this month, guys, because I got gifts to buy for people and shit. I'm going to be so short on money this month, it's not even going to be funny.
Truly worthy as a hero, will you be able to ascend to the higher?
I don't think you can do anything else here, if I remember. I think you got to leave. Yeah. You were just here to get the crossbow. $25 donation, and I sent you a $5 donation asking if you checked out Wrath Aeon of Ruin. Oh, I haven't. Who? Man, that's awesome. $25. You sent the 25. Big ups to the homie that sent the 25. Big ups to the 5 too, dude. Awesome. Shut up, Calgore. You're ridiculous, dude. Yeah, my brother is trying to make me buy an expensive ass TV for my mom and dad this Christmas when they already got multiple hundred. Yeah. $25. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Leave the hall, yes. Dude, Star Citizen is like a fucking enormous scam at this point. I would not be given this. I would expect results at this fucking point for this goddamn fucking game, dude. I can't believe people aren't riding at this fucking point. That's just nonsense. High sense. Is it? I don't know, dude. I wouldn't really buy it. And let me give you guys some advice. If you guys are gonna buy an HD TV, you know, spend a little bit more to get a decent one. There's no point. I mean, it's a lot of these off-brand TVs. They're not worth it. I mean, yeah, they're cheap, but you're getting what you pay for it. Nowadays, especially, it's not like back in the day. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff stuff would last forever. You know what I mean? Because you know, you get a cheap TV, cheap CRT, it still would last forever. These fucking things were tanks. But you get what you pay for nowadays, man. Especially with TVs. And TVs are like the most important thing when you're playing video games. You want that to be really good. So get an LG or get something, you know, if you was to get a cheap one, try to wait for an LG to be on sale, or some people have luck with Samsungs. I don't have any, I've never had any luck with Samsungs. But you could get, like, yeah, you could get a Best Buy credit card and put an awesome TV on a credit card. That's what I did. I got approved for a Best Buy credit card, and got this LG TV that I have, which was $1,200, and I paid it off slowly. And I did it that way. Sony's are alright. They're kind of overpriced for what you get.
With clubs and certain other weapons.
Yeah, I've had no luck, dude, with Samsungs. I've had 2 different Samsung. Oh, I remember this fucking part, dude. This is like that part in Mario 64 on fucking crack. And that boulder part in the first level. I remember this. I've had 2 different Samsung HDTVs, and they've both been complete junk. I had the one I had completely crapped out and just stopped turning on entirely, and then the second one I had, oh shit, Jesus Christ. The second one I had would turn off randomly. You guys remember that? Remember back in the day I'd be playing a game and I'd tell you like my TV was turning off randomly? I couldn't figure out why, and that was a Samsung. So, honestly, I recommend LG. But Sony's not bad. Sony, you're just going to be paying a little bit more. Actually, I don't even think Sony even really makes a lot of TVs and stuff anymore, do they? I thought they were kind of... Or was it Sony was getting out of maybe the OLED business or something? I can't remember what I read about Sony HD TVs. Oh, I forgot the shields break. Fuck that noise. Vizios actually aren't bad. If you want a cheap brand that's actually good quality, Vizios aren't bad. I heard that. Oh no, I'm dead off one Jesus. Oh my god, you're right, man. These are like life bottles or the lives and shit. Yeah, I heard TCL is a pretty good brand. Oh shit. But I don't know anything about it. My brother's got a TCL. He said it was pretty good. Jeez. The only HDTV I would get ever again would be another LG, dude. I love this LG TV. This has been the best TV I've ever had. Has been this LG. But I recommend, like I said, spend the extra little bit of money, put it on a credit card, whatever you gotta do. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, calm down, game! Oh wow. Alright. I don't even think Sanyo even makes TVs anymore, do they? I haven't seen a Sanyo for sale in a grip. £5 donation. Okay, I'm officially not seeing any of the donations on my phone. They're just not showing up at all. Here, hold on, let me reload the stream entirely here. Hold on. Donations on. There we go. Yeah, they just weren't showing up. I had to reload the fucking goddamn thing. BRD 14,300. Christmas can be a wallet raper. Hope this helps. Thanks, dude. Yeah, my wife wants a fucking wedding band because I never gave her a wedding band when we got married. I gave her an engagement ring, but I didn't give her a wedding band because we were getting ready to, we had a bunch of stuff we had to do at that point. We were moving into an apartment at that time and everything else. So she wants a wedding band. I'm like, babe, out of all the things, I was like, why do you gotta have jewelry? I don't understand the jewelry thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do anything with it. I guess girls just have this thing with jewelry that I just don't get it. I don't wear jewelry. I never wore jewelry. I don't understand the concept of it. I don't care. Like, jewelry just means less than nothing to me, dude. Like, I could get like a 40-pound fucking diamond, like, just a giant hulking fucking thing. Somebody could give it to me, I wouldn't give a rat's ass about it, dude. I would sell it. I would immediately sell it and get whatever fucking money I could get out of it, and then buy something cool. People like the cost of a fucking car, dude. They're spending on jewelry. You can't even do nothing with it. Destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable items within. Oh, you gotta use a hammer to do that. Girls are all about the jewelry. It's just like, man, you could have a fucking car with the amount, you know, that some of these girls are spending on fucking jewelry. Like, you know, $2,500, $1,300. I mean, you can get a car for that, dude. That's dumb. I mean, my Honda Civic I just bought was fucking $3,000, $3,500. So I don't get it. You know, I've done my fair share of wasting money, that's for sure, but I've never done it on jewelry. I've never ever worn jewelry. I don't care. But she wants it, so I think that'll probably be $200 or something. Some $200 ring she wants. Okay, so I gotta go up here. Man, I forgot how fucking horrible this part was. Yeah, this part sucks balls. Yeah, my dad took like 4 years to beat this part, dude. I think he's still working on this part, as a matter of fact. I'd be screaming at him as a little kid, dude. He'd get so upset with me. He's like, shut up, I can do it! I was like, no, you can't, Dad. I'm not even a kid anymore. Okay, I've grown up and moved out of the house. I'm like calling him and shit, like at 32 years old. Did you beat that boulder part yet, Dad? No, I'm working on it. Shut up. I don't need your help. He would really get upset when I would take the controller and beat the part myself, like first try and shit, dude. He would just like storm out of the room. He hated it. It's like, well, it needed to be beat. I was sick of watching the same part. My Civic's an 09, which is honestly one of my favorite designs of the Civic. Same from one of my favorite years. So I was really looking for an 09, the 8th gen, or one of the 8th gens. I didn't care if it was. Well, they made them what, from 07 to 2012 or something. I wanted an 8th gen. I like the look of them. Hidden locations reap great rewards. So there's a chalice here that I didn't get yet, right? Here, let me beat the level and then I'll come back to it. Donation. Oh, thanks, Darkstar Ninja. Hope you have a happy birthday. Thank you. That will definitely help. Turn to 33. So I didn't get the chalice. So let's go back and look for the stupid chalice. Oh, I bet the chalice you have to have that hammer first or whatever. Yeah, there was a remake on the PSP. I got my Civic for a really good price. A lot of times, dude, when you see a Civic in my condition, you know, it's over $4,000. If you get the coupe like I got, it's a little cheaper because people want four-door cars nowadays. So I went with the coupe. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good price. So let's try to find... Man, is it got to go through all this again? There we go. I don't know where the chalice is. I'm thinking about getting a car. Just get a Honda, dude. Get a Honda, get a Toyota, get a Lexus. Stay away from GM. Far away from GM. Ford's a lot better than they used to be. If you get a newer Ford. I don't recommend anything like before 2007. But Lexus is really good if you can find a cheap Lexus. Don't get a Kia, dude. Kias have engine problems. My dad has a Kia. He's got he's got a little over 100,000 miles on it, and its fucking engine sounds like it's knocking and shit. Everybody I know that has a Kia has fucking engine problems with it. You have to find the club that is in a space that you need to jump from the hill. Oh, okay. Nissans are pretty good. They're not as good as they used to be. Nissans used to be a lot better, like in the 90s and stuff, but Nissans are good. Mazdas are alright. I've done a lot of research and watched a lot of videos and stuff like that on cars, so I kind of know a lot at this point until my mind forgets it. I watch, what's that one guy's car channel? Shit, I'm having like a brain fart. Oh, Scotty Kilmer. If you watch Scotty Kilmer, dude, he will teach you all about cars and what's good and what's not. I mean, he's a Toyota fanboy and shit, but there it is. But Scotty Kilmer, dude, this guy is like this. He's like this crazy old guy who, like, dude, he talks with his hands, so he looks like he's like directing an invisible orchestra. Like every time this guy talks, he's funny as fuck, though, dude.
The club is a cruel but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware.
Man, I forgot your weapon's fucking breaking this fucking damn thing. Impalas ain't bad. No, don't get a Ferrari. Don't get any kind of import sports car like that, like Italian. Don't get any kind of Italian sports car. Don't get a Ferrari. Don't get a Lambo. I don't care how cheap you get them. Newer BMWs, he says to stay away from those too, because they're fucking almost impossible to fucking fix without spending like a fortune on them. So that's not worth it either. Yeah, Jaguars, all that shit. Don't even bother. Those cars are just show-off cars for rich people, dude. Like the older BMWs, if you can find a good quality BMW, like from the early 90s, late 80s, stuff like that, those are good. The 90s BMWs, but these newer BMWs, guys, I'm telling you, they're just not worth it. They're too expensive to fix. There's too much shit that a lot of mechanics will charge you an arm and a leg for. What do you say? I didn't catch any of that. I thought I'd seen a donation pop up, but it didn't. It's like the one time I'm actually looking at it, it didn't pop up. Yeah, BMWs are way overpriced for what you get. I mean, they're nice looking cars, don't get me wrong. I think BMWs are super sexy. I've always liked the look of them. But they're just not worth it. Did I ever tell you guys that story of that BMW I was going to buy? I can repeat it for those that haven't heard it. But it was just one of the craziest experiences of my life. And I tell people this story and they still can't fucking believe that it even happened. Let me see if I can destroy this shelf here. Oh shit. Okay, so here's what happened. So I was gonna buy a 1988 BMW. It was like a convertible top. It was fucking awesome, dude. It was a manual. It had sort of high miles, but it was cheap. It was gonna be like $1,500. Okay, so I'm gonna buy this fucking car, and I go and this guy brings it up to me. He wanted me to look at it. I was like, okay, bring it up. I met him on Craigslist. He brings it up for me to drive it. It's fucking dope, and I love it. And I'm like, okay, dude, I'll buy it. You know what I mean? And I was ready to buy it right there. And he's like, all right, well, I got to do a few more things to it. I've already got the parts. I'll go ahead and put them on for you, blah, blah, blah. Looking back on it, I should have just bought it right then and there. But he's like, all right, well, I'll do this, and I'll bring it back to you in a couple weeks. Well, a couple weeks come and go, and I don't hear from this guy. And I text him every now and then, and he's like, oh yeah, still getting it ready, sorry, blah, blah, blah. Well, out of the blue, he texts me, and keep in mind that I'm holding out, I don't have a car at this point. So I have no car. And I can't go nowhere, I can't do nothing. And so he finally texts me, he's like, all right, the car's done, I'm going to bring it up to you. And I was like, all right, dude. And I was like, text me when you're close, I'll come out and meet you out in the driveway. Well, he texts me, he's like, all right, I'm coming, dude, I'm almost there. And I go out in the driveway, and I see him, he starts to pull up. And just as he starts to pull into my driveway, this woman fucking comes out from nowhere behind him, going like fucking 60 miles an hour, and just smashes into the back of the BMW right fucking in front of me, dude. Destroying the car that I've spent a month and a half trying to fucking buy. I got the money in my fucking hands. I literally got it in my hands. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, I am losing it. The guy is sitting in the car. The guy's fine in the car. He's shaking his head in disbelief. Cannot fucking believe it. And the car is just completely total, dude. My mom and my dad come running out the fucking house. You know, I felt bad. I was so stunned. The first thing I should have done was run up to the guy to see if he was okay. But I was so stunned, I couldn't even move. I was like, what the fuck? Did that just really happen? And so my mom runs out to the guy, fucking, you know, make sure he's okay. He just fucking tells me, he's like, dude, I can't even believe that just fucking happened. The woman's like fucking cussing out the kid. I was like in the back seat trying to blame the kid that, you know, distracted her and everything. It was surreal, dude. It was like almost like it was set up or something. It was just, I've never seen anything like it. And then like a fucking week later, 2 weeks later, the guy's like texting me saying like she's trying to say that it was his fault that he pulled out in front of her from our driveway or something. And I had to talk to this like insurance adjuster and this lawyer and shit to tell him like, no, he was bringing the car to me. I was going to buy the car. And he's going to pull into my driveway, and this fucking crazy bitch fucking smashes the car. It was completely total, dude. So my one and only chance to ever get a BMW was just completely destroyed in front of my fucking face. And then she tries to fight it because, you know, she didn't want to have to take any kind of fucking responsibility for it because he's a stupid cunt. But I texted him, I talked to him a little while after that, and he said that she did end up getting the blame for it, so... yeah, that's what you got to watch out for, guys. I recommend everybody in here to get a dash cam. I'm going to be getting a dash cam pretty soon. You know, depending on what the wreck is, if there's no witnesses or anything, it's your word against theirs. So, I recommend getting a dash cam. I'm going to be definitely getting one pretty soon.
For witches and witchcraft enthusiasts, a witch's coven would reach the height of its power only.
I highly recommend it, guys. And then I can make dash cam videos. I might actually go tomorrow and get a dash cam. Fuck it. Yeah, dude. Cars were made out of metal, and you could just like... cars from the fucking 70s would cut through these cars like a hot knife through butter, dude. That BMW was so sexy, dude. It was like a BMW 3 Series or something. It was really awesome. Oh, thanks, Cats, man. Dude, I know. Minute World. Tranadator 476 is trying to kill you with his connections. Tranadator, yeah, dude. Old Tranadator. And that is a true story, dude. That Tranadator 576. People know who I'm talking about, but he dated a tranny and put this big story about it on fucking FDU and shit. And it's funny as shit. Those that aren't on my Facebook group, you guys will have to get on it and read it. It's funny as shit. Not sure what the game wants from me here.
A guide for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts.
He's all talking about the story. He's like, yeah, she had a penis, but I was gonna give it a chance. And then the trans person ends up turning him down. It wasn't even the other way around. So he got dumped by the trans person. It's funny as shit. And then he wants to talk shit about me. What a dumbass. Oh, they're just talking about witch shit. I don't need this shit. Oh, I got stories for days, guys. I feel like I'm like a 60-year-old man with like the amount of stories I tell people all the time and shit. It's just so much shit's happened to me in such a short time span. It's crazy. Oh, I know what it wants from me here. People have always talked shit about me, guys. It's just something to do, I suppose. I'll keep hitting the wrong button. And I always try to get along with everybody, dude, but there's always people that just cannot fucking stand me. No matter... That's just life. Wish you could change your weapons a little bit easier than this. This kind of sucks. You tell good stories, you should write a book. Dude, I literally could write a book. With the amount of crazy shit that's happened to me, like, no joke. Oh, I can get another weapon. Man, this game's a lot more fun than I really was expecting. I'm really enjoying this. Witch Talisman. I'm not seeing where the 60% like Metacritic or whatever is coming into play here. I thought I have a story for a horror movie, like a horror novel too, that I've told several people about. I told Goose about what the basic story was going to be, and it's like a really good concept for a horror movie I've had in my head for years that I think would be completely awesome. I'll make a video like talking about it at some point. If maybe somebody can help me write it. I have no real good writing skills. The idea of like writing dialogue and all that kind of stuff, I just don't know if I could do that. But if somebody was to help me write it, I think it'd be a killer fucking story, dude. Damn it. Oh, this part's a little easier than I was making it out to be. Oh god. Oh no, never, maybe not. Stupid fucking motherfucker. Get up there! He's getting caught on the fucking hill. It's just like when you write like dialogue in like on a story, you know how like the structure of it. I can't remember. Like I vaguely remember that stuff from when I was in school, but like not enough to be able to write a book that would make sense. Like with the writing the dialogue of this person talks to this person and have it be good. I got the basic story structure and how the story would go in my head and everything, but hell yeah, Colin. Yeah, hit me up on Facebook or something, dude. I'll tell you what my basic story is. You condescending ass gargoyle motherfucker. Fuck you. You're just a head on a wall, dude. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Put my fucking skeleton dick in your mouth. You can do nothing about it. Biatch. Wish you could buy shields in the shop. Yeah, scripts have to be very structured.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than the army of evil dead from your strikes. I've something that may help you on your quest. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
That was weird. Did you see that? There's like 2 spaces between those words. That was weird. It was like double spaced and it didn't need to be. Was that all? You ain't gonna give me a weapon? What? I do nothing about it, motherfucker. That's weird. I expected a weapon. They gave me a life bottle. That's weak sauce. Yeah, it's just the basic structure of how to put the dialogue on the page I think I would struggle with. Wow, okay. Weak. Weak sauce. So have you guys been following this fucking Onision thing? You think Oh, that tricks out as another wall on Dan's crypt. That's okay, I don't need any more right now. You think Onision's gonna be fucking going to prison, or what's going on with that shit? Oh, this is that first boss, I'm pretty sure. Dude, he's losing it. Old Onision, dude, I can't even believe he's still around. I remember hating that motherfucker back in the day, and he's still fucking up. See, Onision is a prime example of, like, a lot of women don't care about, like, getting treated like shit, dude. Like, a lot of women, they'll go for this certain type of guy. The way that Onision looks, you know what I mean? I've seen it a million times, especially, I'm 33, I've seen a lot of shit. And dudes that have that look that Onision has, dude, you can just treat fucking women however the fuck you want, and they don't care because they want that. They want a guy that looks like that. It's just fucking weird to me. You know, like, I've known dudes like Onision that look like that, and they can just fucking do whatever the fuck they want to these women, and they don't care because the women just want a guy that looks like that no matter what. It's just weird. And he treats these women like shit. You are entering a house of pain. Rumors abound of evil doings in the secret catacombs below this very hall. I got that pretty boy look. Like, actually, my brother kind of has that look, dude. Women go crazy for her. So he's had, like, no problems getting women in that regard. He doesn't treat them like shit like Onision does, but... Oh, shit. The auto-targeting's pretty generous. I swear I thought Shane Dawson and Onision were the same person. Dude, I 100% agree. You're not the only one. Is this game like Fable? No. It's not an RPG. It's just an action-adventure, third-person game. It's not nearly as long as Fable. It doesn't have RPG elements or anything like that. Oh. I keep pushing the wrong damn button. It's crazy I remember how to do that. Dude, this game, it's one of those games, it's like riding a bike, man. You just never forget it.
Watch out for sticky fingered imps.
This is where you fight that stained glass guy, I think.
Rumor has it they fence their stolen wares with the lurcher gargoyles.
Yep, I remember these things. You just like swinging your sword like a crazy person with this shit. Maybe not. I thought you fought him here. You never heard of Medieval? If you grew up in the 90s with a PlayStation, you had to have heard of this game. Just going nuts. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh god. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, dude, this game blows away that second game. Does anybody in here remember Nightmare Creatures? Oh my god, dude. I was thinking about that game the other day. That was the first PS1 game I ever got. I got Nightmare Creatures and Tomb Raider 2. Was the first PS1 games I ever had when we got our PlayStation. Oh, my sword broke? What? Oh, he stole it. What a punk. I was wondering, I was like, no way my sword broke. Yeah, Nightmare Creatures, dude. That game, I never beat that game, dude. That game was harder than fuck. Harder than Chinese algebra.
The stained glass demon is the master of the mausoleum. His wretched soul lies preserved inside a frozen glass heart, shrouded in a veil of darkness beneath the mausoleum.
Yep, I remember the stained glass demon. Dude, that game was just way too fucking difficult. Because it was a third-person action game with tank controls. So it controlled like fucking utter dog shit. So the biggest thing is that it just didn't play well. Oh no, that's where you fight the thing. Right there, I remember now. Make sure I don't miss anything. Tiny Tank, yeah, I remember Tiny Tank. I have a lot of these games on my PS1 collection. Go in the door, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he comes out of that window right there, I remember. It's like Oma from fucking Ninja Gaiden and shit. Look at that, dude, that's cool.
The would-be phantom longs to play a new tune, but he...
Well, maybe that's all he knows how to play, because he's a loser. I gotta get the chalice in here, man. Crossbow bolts. Yeah, got some crossbow bolts. PS1, man, it's all about the PS1. We had an N64 first, and we had an N64, and then like we would go to these rental stores, and I would always want to be renting PS1, dude. I was just like so jealous of all these games on the PS1. Then we rented a PS1, and then like after that it was all over, dude. I was just like, I gotta get one of these. I was like, this is just too fucking awesome, dude. And it's weird, the PS1 we rented, the cord didn't work right in it. So, like, the screen bounced, but I still beat, like, half of Resident Evil, even with the screen bouncing like that, dude. I loved it so much. They were much more mature type games. Like, when you're, like, you know, 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. Yeah, you can rent consoles back in the day. When you're at that age group, you wanted to play stuff that was more mature than fucking Super Mario and, you know, shit like that. Donkey Kong and all that shit. I mean, those are fun games, but I was to the age I wanted to something a little bit, you know, more mature than that. PS1 did it for me. Oh, I can get the chalice, wherever it's at. Sheet music, oh god. Dude, I like Castlevania 64, man. I might be in the minority with that, but people want to shit all over that game, and I'm just like, it's not that bad, man. Like, I've played games that were much, much fucking worse than that. Especially on the N64. I mean, sure, it's not a masterpiece, and it's not, sure shit ain't fucking Symphony of the Night, but I didn't think it was that bad. Sounds like the exact same damn song. How do you do the bomb part AVGN was stuck on? Dude, he made that part a lot more fucking difficult than what it was, dude. There was some really simple trick to that bomb thing in Castlevania 64. He's just a fucking retard. I did that part when I was a kid. Which, but you know, the weird thing about Castlevania 64 is my copy, for some reason, would freeze on the last boss. So I could never beat that game because my copy would freeze on the last boss. Like when you got to the giant version of Dracula, when he'd start coming out of the air or whatever, it would freeze every time. I don't know what was wrong with that cartridge. There was like a bad print of the cartridge or something. It was weird. I could never beat the game. And I did it like 4 or 5 times. I would beat the first version of Dracula, and then it would get to a second form, and it would freeze. Yo, yours did that too? Yeah, dude. I don't know what the fuck was up with that shit. Could never beat it. Absolute bullshit. Crashed every other time. Mine crashed every time. And I finally just gave up after a while. I mean, I didn't have... You know, we only had one TV for us to play games on. I didn't want to spend all day fighting the same damn boss over again. I couldn't figure out why it did it. I ended up trading it to my brother. He didn't know about it. I was such a dickhead, dude. He never even got far enough to even know it froze anyways. But that's what I ended up doing. I ended up trading him for something. Yeah, as far as 3D Castlevania go, that one and Lords of Shadow, dude. I love Lords of Shadow. Lords of Shadow is great. I couldn't really play Lords of Shadow 2, though. I didn't like it at all. I played like the first 2 hours of Lords of Shadow 2, and I was like, garbage. Garbage. Boss time, bitches. I didn't like Lament of Innocence. Or Curse of Darkness. I don't remember this boss too much. I know he's got to like go in the air or something and then you shoot his heart. This is all he does. Whoa. I'm froze. I'm froze. The music's fucking cool, man. It reminds me of like a Tim Burton movie or something. Oh god. Whoa. Fucking nuke. Was that it? Did my dad really struggle with that? Dude, he's I'm sorry, man. I love my dad. I can't believe he struggled with that, though. That was not even remotely hard. It's funny as fuck. Different times, bitches. It was a different time. That's awesome. There's nothing to it, dude. That's one of those things I remember, like, way more... being way more in-depth than what it was. That took you an entire weekend as a kid? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just one of those things that... It's early 3D gaming, bitches. I mean, we take advantage of that, too. I mean... We were used to 2D games back in them days. This was all new sauce. Pull up my crossbow bolts. Uh-oh. New person.
What's this I hear about that archcat Zeron still being alive? Thought you killed the fella.
I think the next part's that has the fucking scarecrows, dude. This is where it gets just mental.
I expect Johnny Zombie's a bit more of a handful than you remember. How are you doing for wet weapons? Here, take my warhammer. It'll smash anything and it won't fall apart like a car.
Yeah, I remember this weapon being pretty legit. Who made this game originally? Was this a Sony jam? Oh, let me look at the donation. Oh, thanks, Cads, man. My name's pronounced like Hades. Oh, Hades, man. Oh, Cadsman. You pronounced it. Oh, Cadsman, okay. Cadesman? Cadesman? You mispronounced it. Alright, cool. Cadesman. That works. Ocean did not make this. Shut up. Return to the graveyard. Oh, hell yeah. Now I don't need the stupid club except to light it on fire and whatnot. When you get the magic sword, the scarecrows... Okay. I thought this was a Sony SCEA game, but I couldn't remember. They gave up on this series entirely after the second game, dude. They just dropped it like a hot potato. You said go back to the graveyard? Oh, I see. That's where that's where you actually have to go. Oh, okay. Cool. Cadesman. This is just a series that just didn't take off as much as I thought that they thought it was gonna. Like, I mean, this game had voice acting and like CG movie in the beginning, like full motion video movie and all this stuff. It just didn't make enough money. Solid Veto Rex. How do you feel about this Final Fantasy VII remix? I'm actually really looking forward to it, believe it or not. I mean, some of my biggest complaints about Final Fantasy VII, you know, is when you leave Midgar, and I feel like the story kind of gets less interesting. And since this game takes place entirely in Midgar, I think it's really gonna, you know, kind of be my favorite parts of Final Fantasy VII through the whole game. So I think it's gonna, you know, be really cool, but we'll have to see. I mean, who knows? And the battle system looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. I don't think I can go that way, can I? Maybe I can. Oh, I'm gonna use a life bottle. Fuck that. I gotta get on those boats or something. That's why this hammer's baller. Slow though. Hold on, I'm gonna get my sword back out. Oh no, I think I want the hammer. Is it coming out in January? When's Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out? Is it January? Next month? Like, for real? If that's the case, I really need to sit down and beat the original Final Fantasy VII, dude. I've started it so many fucking times, I can't even tell you. I started it on Switch. Again, I just can't beat it, dude. Is it March? I thought it was January. Maybe it got pushed back. I thought it was January. That sucks. Man, I'm about to get my fucking ass kicked, yo. Silver shield, cool. Man, I don't have... There's not a lot of opportunities to get health in this fucking thing, dude. I'll use both my fucking life bottles now. God damn it. Wow, dude. Kill these motherfuckers. Yeah, January is pretty empty. Pretty empty month. I was at this one of my favorite used game places, and they had like Red Dead Redemption 2 for like $25. This kid was buying it. I almost just wanted to like be like, you know, tell him like, look, dude, you need to be patient with this game. I guarantee he's not gonna fucking like it because it's just not a thrill a minute type game. But if you give it a chance, it's fucking awesome. I really liked Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot. You're gonna play Shenmue 3? Yeah, when I get it, somebody sent it to me. Yeah, I already have it. I'm just gonna play Shenmue 3 to make fun of it. Is Last of Us 2 coming out next month? I thought something was coming out in January. I could just be losing my mind, though. Jeez, dude. Wow, these things are fucking pain. What did you like about Red Dead Redemption 2? The story? Dude, I like both of them. I really had a lot of fun with Red Dead Redemption 2. The only thing I didn't like about Red Dead Redemption 2, honestly, is like the progression system. It never really felt like I was getting really any stronger or progressing my character, you know, that much. I wish I had more RPG style elements in it. Because, I mean, you can beat the whole game pretty much with the default weapons. And, you know, there's no real reason to even get any other guns, really. I mean, you don't really need them. All-Star Rune. So that's kind of the only thing about that. It's just like, you know, you only just need... You get a good rifle or something, you can beat the whole game with it. So I kind of wish it had more to it in that regard. But the story was amazing. Kind of like my sword better, honestly. Fucking hammer is kind of a dumb. Like, honestly, I probably used the same gun through most of the fucking game. Star Rune, bitches. Y'all like Super Smash Brothers? No, I mean, I played the first one. As a matter of fact, we played it on Thanksgiving at my parents' house. We broke out the N64, was playing the original Super Smash Brothers, which is crazy to play that now, because it's like, oh, I don't have enough enemies killed yet. Because there's only like 8 characters in that game to choose from or something, man. It's fucking crazy. These enemies just go right through you, dude. Punk ass bitch. %? Come on now. Life bottle near the gate. Where? Oh, outside? Okay. Good call, good call. The last Final Fantasy I beat was like Final Fantasy 12. Which I did enjoy playing that. But Final Fantasy 12 is one of those games that, you know, it's kind of automated after a while. I mean, you're just kind of playing itself. I mean, I beat the fucking last boss first try, and I didn't even have to even really try. I couldn't even believe it was the last boss. But speeding that game up and playing it like in fast motion and shit made that game a lot better, dude. It is way too fucking slow to play Final Fantasy 12 on anything other than that remake of it. Oh man, what, I got one more enemy to beat before I can fucking get the chalice? Bullshit. Full corn. What the hell is this? Would you rather play Super Smash Brothers, Street Fighter, or Tekken? I'll play Smash Brothers over that. So, I gotta pre-order fucking Doom in order to get Doom 64. Is that what's going on? Because I need to go do that if that's the case. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go do that tomorrow. Because I need Doom 64. I'll jump near that? Okay. Oh, my mom texted me. Dude, I love Doom 64. I remember renting that back in the day, dude. That game is fucking craziness. There it is. Didn't you used to own a 350Z? No, I almost bought a 350Z. The same day I got the Fiero, I had a chance to go look at a 350Z, and I stupidly chose the Fiero instead. But I want a 350Z. They say that's actually one of the better Nissans you can get. They're actually pretty reliable. The Sentras and stuff like that, I mean, those are just econo-box type cars. I can't remember if I think I rented a Nissan Sentra when I went up to Michigan not too long ago to go see my wife's parents. But I can't remember. I think it was. Which I didn't like. It was one of the most uncomfortable cars I ever drove. Did not like it at all. Get this life bottle, hot life bottle action in my mouth. Looks like a fucking dildo, dude. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Oh no, that's not good. Final Fantasy is one of those types of series that, like, every game's different, so you just, you know, it's one of those types of things that you never know what you're going to get because every game's different. Is there anything even over here? Oh, I see. I have a hard time believing my dad ever fucking figured any of this out or did any of this. I must have helped him quite a bit. Oh, that's that bridge over there. Oh, let me make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Yeah, I gotta go pre-order Doom then tomorrow. Because I heard it's only like a pre-order bonus at first, the Doom 64 download. So if you guys haven't pre-ordered it, I highly recommend it. I think it's going to be like a download code. which is fucking stupid, dude. I wish they'd make a physical version of it, or put it on the goddamn disc. Well, why it's got to be a fucking weird-ass download code that's going to be hard as fuck to get it later on? You don't know if it's going to be re-released or what. It's fucking stupid. Should be on the fucking disc, dude. I mean, make it unlockable if you have to, but I mean, come on now. Dumb. Doom 3 is the titties, man. I love Doom 3. I don't know why people shit on that game so much. It's just the elitist type Doom players that always want to shit on that game. And it definitely upsets me, because I love Doom 3 a lot. Oh my god, this ought to be fun. Say the platforming's not the best in this. Yeah, Doom 3 holds up, man. It doesn't scare me anymore, like make me jump anymore, because I know where like everything is in that game now. Every enemy that jumps out, I know exactly where it is because I played it so much. Oh god. I don't remember this boss at all. Gotta wait till he attacks you, I guess. Man, is it really gonna be this slow to beat this guy? Damn, dude. Boring. There we go. Get a little bit more than 2 hits in. Daring dash unlocked. Hell yeah. I was just going fucking full hog at the end. I was like, I don't want to fucking do this again. The camera keeps wanting to go back down by itself. Let's see if I can change that. Probably not. Nope. Hide HUD with L3 button. That's pretty cool. Dan cam toggle. Why would you want to lock it at 30 FPS? What would be the benefit of that? That's weird. Sometimes they give you the option to not have the camera. See how I bring it up like that, and if I walk forward it goes back down automatically? I kind of have like a personal beef with games like that. I don't like that. I like to just be able to do it by myself. But whatever. This game has like its own mind with its camera. It kind of just swings it around by itself. It's better than it used to be, that's for sure.
All has changed outside the metropolis. Paths go this way, paths go that way.
If you're used to 30 FPS. Doom 3 is just one of those fucking games that just will always look good. That the faces, not so much. The faces look pretty rough. kind of chunky and shit, but overall, man, my cat is just completely destroying my brand new couch, dude. He doesn't do it too much, but there's just one couch cushion. He's just fucking it up. It sucks. I really don't want to get him declawed, but he's fucking my couch up. It's probably just going to be another life bottle, isn't it? I love this cat, so, I mean, it's not, you know, I like the cat more than the couch, but... You despise cats. You've never had a good cat, my friend. If you have a good cat, then you'll... Oh, is that it? Come on now. Gonna give me some gold. Whoop-de-fucking-doo-dah. It's funny, the only Dead Space game I've ever... We got him a scratching post. Cats rarely use those. Any cat I've ever had, they never use them. But yeah, as far as Dead Space, man, I've only ever beat the first one. I played the second one, but I never beat it. I never even played the third one, because I heard it was shit. Alright, homies. I'm probably going to call it. I got to go get Ani here pretty soon. And I got to go probably take a half-an-hour dump before I do that. So, probably call it, guys. I might stream later, though, if you guys want to see more of this game. Or I also have... What else did I buy? I bought Zone of the Enders, and I bought Ni no Kuni 2, which I haven't played for you guys yet. So, let me read off my games. I'll read off my games real quick, and you guys can have them floating around in your head as to what I have. So if anybody asks, you guys will know what I have. So I have... I'll read them kind of quick here. Next Machina, Titan Quest, which I still have never beat that. Dragon Fantasy, Tomb of Ice or something, Black Tomb of Ice. My number 9, Dragon Quest Heroes 2, Strafe, Monster Boy, Dragon Quest 11, Cladden Returns, Gianna Sisters, 2064, Read Only Memories, Ratchet & Clank, Fallout 4, Shadow Complex, Shantae, Half Genie Hero, Dark Souls 3, Victor Vran, Grand Theft Auto 5, Skyrim, Nier, which I still haven't beat like a moron, Ys Origin, which I fucking love, Burnout Paradise, which I actually haven't even played, dude. I bought it, never played it. Drive Club, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Bloodstained Ritual of the Shit, Pillars of Destiny, which I still would like somebody to teach me how to play that game. Outlast Trinity, Mortal Kombat XL, Persona 5, Pang Adventures, Odin Sphere, which is awesome. I might play Odin Sphere sometime. Which I did play that for you guys, actually. That's that stream I was fucking bitching about my brother with. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Dead Rising 2, that would be a good stream. Dead Rising 2 would be a good one. Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions, that's a great game. Me and my brother had like a war on that, who had the best high score for years. We still are warring with that one. Shantae Risky's Revenge, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap, Final Fantasy 15, Hyper Light Drifter, Resident Evil 2, Res Infinite, Doom, Demon Gaze 2, Sega Genesis Classics, Bloodstained, Secret of Mana, Yakuza Kiwami, R-Type Dimensions, which I don't even think I opened that. Nope, it's not even opened. It's a physical copy of it. Shadow of the Beast, Shantae's Pirate's Curse, Prey, which I still cannot get into Prey at all. Duke Nukem 3D, Super Hydora, which I love. I'm glad I got the physical of that. Yakuza 0, Oddworld New and Tasty, Ys 8, which I still have yet to beat. Dead Cells, Ni no Kuni 2, Technomancer, which I had to rebuy, which was like $4. Zone of the Enders, Neo, which I haven't beat. I'd like to play that. Diablo. I bought another copy of Ys 8 because it was really short, really cheap. Found it cheap somewhere. 88 Heroes, which is... Did I ever play that for you guys? 88 Heroes? That's actually a really cool game. I have a lot of games, guys. I've gone overboard here lately. Metal Gear Solid 5, which is people have been asking me to play for years. Shovel Knight, Resident Evil 4, Assault Suit Lenos, which I beat for you guys. The first Dragon Quest Heroes, Dark Souls Remastered, the Kingdom Hearts games, all of them. Dark Souls 2, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, Mega Man Legacy Collection, the original, Legacy Collection 2, Mega Man 11, Final Fantasy X X2, Earth Defense Force 4.1, and Owlboy, and Spider-Man. So, yeah, I've got a lot of games. Holy shit! I didn't even realize how many games I had until just now. Then that's not even counting my fucking Switch games. My Switch games, which I could always stream Switch, I guess. I have Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition, Sega Genesis Classics, Dragon Quest 11 on that. I have Collection of Mana, Golf Story, Mega Man 11, Cave Story Plus, Tiny Barbarian DX, Oniken and Adalis Collection, Toki Mega Man Legacy Collection on that. I don't know where the rest of my Switch games are, but yeah, kind of give you guys a general idea. So, alright guys, I'll figure something out. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for the donations, I really appreciate it, guys. It'll really help this month. So, yeah, I bought the Baldur's Gate games just to see if I would like them, and I can't get into it as usual. So, alright guys, peace out. Peace.